right, welcome everyone. I'm pretty excited. We are here with the CEO of Warrior Fit Nutrition, Jason Patterson, and we are interviewing Angie Miller, the owner of Eat Well, Be Well Nutrition, for her to just talk to us about this crazy roller coaster of a ride that she's had in becoming a nutrition coach and some of her client success stories. And what is it that she does? Some people don't even realize nutrition coaching exists. They're like, what is a nutrition coach? Well, Angie's going to kind of tell you what led her to become a nutrition mentor. I like the word mentor a little bit better as a coach, because that's really what I feel that Angie is. She's not just, coaching on, hey, we need to eat this, or this has better vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, or whatever, but she's really mentoring people through life as well. So Angie, how are you?
I am great, thank you.
All right, excellent. So tell me your story. Have you always been like fit, and when you were 18 years old, were you like, hey, I just want to be a nutrition mentor, nutrition coach, or what kind of led you into coaching?
No, actually growing up, I lived in a household where nutrition was really not talked about. It was completely the opposite of healthy. Everything processed fast, in a container. But I didn't really have any weight issues until later in life. And it really stemmed from dealing with some just depression, anxiety, and being medicated for that instead of actually working through those issues. So the side effect of the medication was weight gain. I was on a medication that would actually make me eat in the middle of the night and not recall that I was eating. So I would wake up with a big pile of food next to the bed and not know who ate it. So I woke up one day, at about 170 pounds and decided I was very unhappy with the way I looked. So basically I started thinking, well, okay, I got to do something. So I was joining a gym. So I joined an Anytime Fitness and started my fitness journey. So I was kind of spinning my wheels, not really seeing any results. So I hired a trainer and was paying $300 a month for a trainer. Still didn't see very many results. So ultimately I ended up at a CrossFit gym, and I started to see results more through that HIIT type of workout. But it wasn't really until we did a paleo challenge, a nutrition challenge in the gym, that I actually saw significant weight loss. And that's when I kind of had this light bulb moment, okay, nutrition is key. So that's when I kind of put two and two together, that I was not going to outrun my fork, that nutrition was where I needed to go to get to that next level in fitness.
Yeah, absolutely. Antidepressants, there was a study that was put out in 2019, and antidepressants, I believe, now that it's 2020, are one of the top, if not the top medication that's handed out, and they're correlated with obesity. So to hear that the weight started coming on when you were on the antidepressants, it's like, oh my gosh, because our society is getting heavier and heavier. Yeah. We're also prescribing more and more antidepressants. So okay, it sounds like you had a journey yourself. So what led you into coaching? What led you into you know what? I want to do this for other people. I want to help other people get through their weight loss journey or muscle gain journey or whatever.
That is exactly it. Was my journey. So seeing how I was spinning my wheels with, paying a lot of money for training. So through that journey, I realized that it's nutrition. And now that I own a gym, I watch athletes come in and work so hard to change their physique and their body composition. And it really never does, because the nutrition isn't in place. So I see them spinning their wheels, and I know that they're frustrated, and I know that nutrition is what's going to get them to that point. So that is really what pushed me into the coaching world.
Because you had that frustration. So you kind of you've lived a year or a decade of a life in their shoes, yeah?
Yes, I did.
So Angie, how did Eat Well, Be Well Nutrition kind of how did that get birthed? How did it come about?
Well, a little bit because, owning a gym, I was really at a point where I was just burnt out with gym ownership. So I stepped away from the gym for a while, but I still wanted a way to help people. And like I said, through my nutrition journey, I knew that that's where most people struggled. So that was kind of the push into becoming a nutrition coach and linking arms with your program. From being a client of yours and seeing basically how much the program cared about that individual, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. And I had never experienced in any other program that level of care. And what I really, really enjoyed about it was that it was lifestyle based and science driven. It wasn't based upon myths. It was straight up science. And it can fit everybody's lifestyle. It's not cookie cutter.
So and absolutely, and on that, yes, it absolutely can fit anybody's lifestyle, meet them where they're at. But, eat well, be well with your journey. Is there kind of a perfect client? Like if I'm sitting at home and I'm listening to this interview, who do you think that you could have the most impact on? Who would be like the number one person, like, what that you would like to kind of help and be and take on in your journey?
Yeah, so I resonate probably with the middle-aged ladies who maybe they're at that place where they've gained weight and they're not sure what to do just because of my journey. But really anybody who wants to feel better, have more energy, lose fat, maybe even gain weight, just better performance. And what I really love about our tribe is that we have a team of people that have specialties. So if I come across someone who has something that I'm not quite familiar with, I love that I have someone to kind of hand them off to that is going to help them with that journey based upon what their needs are.
Sure. No, absolutely. So if I'm sitting at home and I'm like, wow, your story has impacted me. Maybe I'm sitting at home and I'm like, you know what, the doctor's talking about getting me on anti-anxiety, getting me on antidepressants. I don't want to go through all that or gaining the weight. How do people get in contact with you? How do people contact Eat Well, Be Well Nutrition, Angie Miller, to hear more about what you have going on?
Well, you could definitely find me at Angie Quick Miller on Facebook. I also have a business page, Eat Well, Be Well Nutrition, and I'm on Instagram, on Eat Well, Be Well Nutrition. So
Facebook, Instagram. All right, great. Well, definitely, team, reach out to her. She will do, Angie, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm pretty sure you do free game plan sessions, kind of like an overall assessment, just for people to give you maybe their 3-day food log and for you to kind of look at their life as a snapshot and then offer them some free education, some awareness, and kind of go from there. Is that right?
Yes, and I actually enjoy doing this. I actually enjoy getting to know people, especially people I've been Facebook friends with and never got to have a conversation with. So it's really cool to do those game plans, and I absolutely enjoy doing them.
Awesome. Cool. So definitely contact her.